this video is probably going to be unnecessarily long. So I figured I'd put an intro song on here. So, I mean, this first video is pretty much going to be about tuning the bass. I got a 5-string here. I know you got a 6. This is a bit unorthodox to start off with, but it all works just the same. So I mean, being in tune is very important. You could be playing the most hippest and all the cool tricks, but none of that matters if you're out of tune. So anyway, I guess the first important thing would be to know the note names. Starting with the very low string here, which would be, I guess you can call it your first string. The fattest string is a B. We're going to tune it to a B. So this is a B. The next string here would be an E. The next string here would be an A. The string here is a D, as in dog. This next string here, this last one, this would be a G. You have to excuse my very loud laptop. So, we're going to be back and forth between a tuner and a piano. I like to assume that, you have some type of ear training. Ear training is important. I'm almost certain that you can match notes, so you should be good. I don't know if you have like a real piano handy, a keyboard, so you're going to be using like in the virtual app here. At least I am. Figured you had an Android. You just download a piano app. I think mine's called The Real Piano. Just kind of going to go off that today. So, when starting to tune, you probably want to start with your highest string, which is a G. So, I don't know if you're able to identify a G on the piano. Well, actually, that doesn't matter because it's labeled on here, so that's a good thing. But if you're not, just let me know. I can help you out with that too. You see, we got the notes on here. We got a G there, so you want to hit that G. Pretty much you want to try to match the pitch. I mean, that sounds pretty close. Now the next note would be a D here, coming down. You want to find D on your piano app. You can see D there, right in the middle. I'm gonna hit that. Of course, I'm using the tuners on top of the axe here. They go left and right. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory there. Again, it sounds pretty close. The next note is an A. That's not an A, but I'm gonna play an A again. Back to your piano app. Find the A. You can see it down there to the left or your right. Hit that. working our way down to the E string. That's going to be an E. Again, you want to find E on your piano app. It'll be labeled. I'm going to show it anyway. E. There we go. I want to keep in mind that it might be a little tricky at first. You can change the octaves on this app. I know sometimes it's weird hearing a very high note and trying to match it a couple octaves down. So don't feel bad if you can't do it at first. Anyway, this is just one method. There's a few more methods of tuning. So now we're going to find this last string here. Fattest string is the B. It's gonna be a little hard to hear, especially without an amp. So, but do it anyway. Eventually, I am going to plug in though, so. That's pretty close. Like I said, that's one of the methods. That's one of the more painstaking methods. You're gonna always just get a tuner, but you are gonna need to know what the note names are that I explained and a good idea what they sound like. So if you had, you still be able to use this piano app. Just get an idea what the note sounds like. So this other device here, this is a tuner. It's called a Shark. This clips onto the top of the bass like this. You hit that button here. It comes on. The vibrations are picked up on here and it tells you how closely in tune you are. Let me see if I can get it on the screen while I'm doing it. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to go back to this G string here. See how close in tune we are. It's picking up something now. Hitting the G shows that we're maybe a little flat. Okay, a little sharp there. We get it right in the middle. That's a G. Now hit the D string. Again, we're a little flat. Bring it up. There it is. I'm gonna hit the A string. We're a little flat. Looks like we're good now. Now the E string. As it gets lower, sometimes it's a little hard to pick it up. There's a trick for that too, but there we go. A little sharp there. Now the last string's B. I'm gonna let it ring out a little bit. It's a little hard for it to pick up the B string now. Okay, get a little sharp. That's a trick there. I'll show you that one too. So that's the second method. There's a tuner. There's also one more tuner. I don't have any batteries for it, so I can't show it to you, but it's very good. This is like 10, 15 bucks. Very useful. Now, you have a 6 string, so your top string is going to be after this G here, which is a C. So, and you would do the same thing. Find C on your app. Right now I'm talking about the one string we didn't tune on your bass, which is going to be your smallest string, which is a C. You would play C on the app. Of course, you would match the pitch on that string. I can't do it. Like I said, I don't have 6 string. I don't want to tune too far up and break my string. Okay. Yeah. Now we should be in tune. Like I said, there's one more method to making sure you can tune by harmonics. Just want to take a look at the fretboard really quick. There's a harmonic tone that comes off of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th fret. What you want to do is just kind of hang your hand over it. You want to pull that string. So using the 5th and 7th frets, you can tune by harmonics. So let's say that your G string is in tune. So you want to start on this 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. Place your hand over it. Of course, pull the string. And you want to match that tone on the next string down. So you want to match this 7th with this 5th on the D string. So G string 7th fret, D string 5th fret, and they should pretty much sound the same. So we got 7th fret G string, 5th fret D string. And you do the same thing coming down. Now starting on the D string, 7th fret, A string, 5th fret. Sounds the same. Good. Come down to the 7th fret on the A string and the 5th fret on the E string. Same thing, 7th fret on the E string and the 5th fret on the B string. That would sound a little flat. Alright. And like I said, you got that C string, so you would play, if we're still using the G as the reference, play the 5th fret, and you would play the 7th fret on your C string, which would be, this row here, but just on the C string. So you play and make sure that those tones match. So yeah, that's one way. Like I say, a sure way, you don't even have to worry about most of the stuff. If you just grab a tuner, you will be good. Like I say, if you got any questions or whatever, just let me know. Peace.